Hey Mike, so you wanted to learn about tinning, so let me begin the tinning lesson for today. We'll pop the hood on old Genevieve here, give you a simple example. Okay, so those are the tinned spots up there that ride on the flat screws here and here, and the straps go around, and the grill on top here is tinned, but you just can't see it because of the welting and whatnot. But that grounds out the hood for radio suppression. So, typical example how that's done. So those patches, they're kind of worn now. They got 5,000 miles on them. So, okay. So, I'm going to show you with a piece of hood. Let's button her back up here. This piece of hood I got here, that came out of this hood from this section right there. So that's how ugly and twisted and hammered that hood was. Oh man, that thing was a chore. Looks pretty good now, but I am getting some I had a slight fill of Bondo there that didn't take because I made the big mistake of forgetting to tin those two spots on the other side, and I cleaned the paint off on the back side, tinned it, and it caused the Bondo to flake right there because I got it hot. So I got to redo the filler there and patch up the hood. Anyway, so here's this hood section. We'll go show you how to tin it. Making a video for a buddy. Okay, so let's say you want to tin a patch. Alright. First thing you got to do is have bare metal. I picked a spot with a pretty good dimple. Okay, so we got bare metal. Okay, I like using this stuff. On my CJ2A, the vast majority of the body work I did with lead rather than Bondo. Because I didn't want any Bondo on it. So this stuff works pretty good. So stand by. Okay. Hold that for me, Louis. Take a little bit of tinning butter. Spread it over the area that you need. Oh, here I got a videographer now. Cool. Thanks, Louis. No problem. So you spread that over. Okay, make your relatively square patch here. There were different sizes for different areas. Most of them were about 1 inch by 1 inch bare tinned metal, but the tinning spot was actually kind of a circle that went bigger. So, okay. Pause that, Louis. Okay, then you just take your propane torch, heat it up. You'll see it, the flux separate from the tin, the zinc, and it kind of turns brown there. Okay. Alright, let that cool for just a sec. Take a rag. See how it's bright tin underneath? Alright. Go ahead and pop. So then they covered the tin section with a little piece of tape. Spray your OD and then pull the tape, and that's how it's done. Okay, so there she is, all painted up. Pull it off. There's the little dimple. But yeah, so now that's your tin section. And on G503.com, there's several threads on where all those are. And on Jeep Draw, I believe, is good. Keep in mind, radio suppression harnesses, you know, the straps, ground straps, change from year to year. Location of all the suppression condensers and filterettes and all that stuff depend on what vintage you've got. So since yours is a Hollywood version, I guess you could call it, just pick a year and run with it. Run with it for all the various features you're throwing on the Jeep. I'd pick something that you know, earlier Jeep that would have made it to the European theater or the Pacific theater, whichever you're interested in, and run everything for a particular year and month. So there you go. So hope that works. Take care.